All right. It is sunrise-ish. It's cloudy at the winter quarters, Omaha, Nebraska, LDS Temple. It rained really hard last night. I was driving through it, kind of almost see at times. Then when I got into this neck of the woods, down the hill, because this is way up on top of a hill. Now, I guess way, but it's up on top of the hill. At the bottom of the hill is like practically flooding. And then this gate was shut, and the drive-in area was shut when I got here. And I was like, ah, dang it. But I parked over there at the visitor center area, walked into the cemetery, and like, ah, dang, I thought I saw a gate open. Well, it was that gate that was open. I mean, there was like two gates right next to each other, and one of them was open. And I walked down, I'm like, ah, dang, there's a gate here, and it's going to be hard to take pictures, and there's so many big trees, it's hard to take pictures. But this gate was wide open. And then when I made it over there, the parking lot was open again. And there's people working on the building, so I had to hide some of their, like, I don't know, what is it, paint I think that they have? Oh, it's been obstacles, but I've been finding lots of fun things, and I didn't get like to straight down the shot because there would be stuff right in front of the door that was just sitting there for them to work on. But this is a nice little angle, and I should keep on taking pictures because the lights are still on, and maybe I'll update once those go off because then it's less exciting. I thought about telling the workers, I'm like, hey, do you want to keep the lights on? But I'm like, it's not like the epic morning. I mean, I think the sun's already risen and it's just cloudy. Okay, that's my update for the morning. These morning, like the first update is like always kind of long and just like catching up, isn't it? Maybe what should I do? All right, so that's morning at Winter's Quarters LDS Temple. All right, so now we are in the cemetery portion and trying to find an angle of the temple that isn't blocked by humongous trees, and listening to the crickets chirp and reading the plaques here on the ground. Let's read it. And should we die before our journeys through, happy day, all is well. We then are free from toil and sorrow too. With the just we shall dwell. But if our lives are spared again, to see the saints their rest obtain, oh, how we'll make this chorus swell. All is well, all is well. Pretty nice. They were on a journey, fleeing persecution from Nauvoo, Illinois. And so they were headed west. And this was a stopping point, and many of them died here. So, kind of a nice sentiment there. I'm going to go off and just kind of peacefully bask in the morningness of it all. The peacefulness. And I wonder when the visitor center, there's a visitor center over there. I wonder when it opens. I'd like to go through that. And if there's any other statues, I should probably take pictures of them. Anything else you see around here that I should or should have taken pictures of? I'm definitely going to go get a close-up of the mural over there. Kind of bad video quality, but there it is. I thought this would be a cool experience to share. I am waiting around here still at the Winter Quarter LDS Temple because the visitor center opens at 9, and now it's 9. So I'm going to go over there and use the facilities. But there's now 3 guys around here, and they are working on a documentary about the Mormon Trail. They're with the Utah Pioneer Association of some sort. Maybe he's in the guy I was talking to is inside the center, so maybe I'll go see if he wants to be on the video and kind of talk about their little project, which I'm sure everyone loves talking about the projects that they're doing, right? So I'm going to go down there now. Hey, so like I was saying, I met up with your crew from
Salt Lake City.
From Salt Lake City.
Yeah, Discovery Road.
Discovery Road.
And Bart Crab, who is big as a bear, is the cinematographer and a very good one.
I just shook his hand. He's
Show those hands, Bart. All the way from Wisconsin, where they make cheese and milk cows and build big men.
Yeah. So you guys are working on a project about
a lot of the history along the Mormon Trail, the stories, the culture, the heritage that is so ever present when you travel the route, as you've done with your Airstream trailer, which you should invite us to have lunch in there sometime. By the way, we'll talk about that when we're done here.
Okay.
But just endless great history and stories.
Oh, cool. Well, that's neat. And then
Elder Ellsworth was helping us earlier, and this is Bart. Check out the size of his hands. A meat cleaver.
Well, I took a few extra moments, well, probably like half an hour extra to go through the temple. I actually used the facilities in there too. That was nice. And then I went through the temple. I went to the museum, and I got a little tour from one of the older guys there. And I guess that kind of helps to give a sense for what I'm photographing. There's nothing there to photograph so much, but like it gives me an idea, a perspective. It also lets me know a little bit about the trail that these pioneers went on, why they're here. Maybe that will influence some of my pictures. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, talk about faith. And one of the themes is faith in every footstep, because of the, they walked across the plains, they walked across the United States pretty much. And, definitely a lot of faith here, a lot of faith to come here to suffer. Very much death was there's a lot of people that died coming here for their faith, because of the elements a lot. Anyways, I'm back here taking pictures of the temple again. I was going to leave. I need to get on the road soon, and I've got a couple other places I should really hit. I'm trying to get to Nauvoo, Illinois by sunset, but look, you got blue sky, so I just had to stop and do a few more pictures. Okay, a little update. The update is I am feeling sick. It really sucks. Well, it's like headache, a little bit nauseous. Maybe it's the lack of sleep. But I did a quick tour around Canesville. Yeah, that's what it is. It's now Council Bluffs. And there is a tabernacle, an LDS tabernacle. Then there's a cool Baptist church over there. Catholic, I think it's a Catholic, I don't know which one it is, but it's a huge, big, awesome building over there. Didn't make it to. Then just maybe a block or two that way, there's a Coptic church, and then a Community of Christ church, which is a reorganized Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints. And then here is St. Patrick's Catholic Church, and they're having a rummage sale. And over there, they're having a fall luncheon at the Community of Christ Church. So I think it's pretty awesome, and I need to probably get off of this because looks like I'm about to walk through a swamp. Nope, it's dry. All the crazy updates. And then I gotta cross this road. Let me just document every single step of the day. This is a photographer's life. Let me show you every single aspect. How many pictures of crosses should I get? That's a good question. Should I try to do one in every place, or like this sign over there has like the established in such and such year. Should I get all those as well? And I think it's my time to cross. And now I'm gonna go over here and cross from over here. Hey, it's 3:30 and I'm still here in Canesville. Yeah, it's kind of sad actually. I felt sick, so I went and took a nap for like, I don't know how long it was. Must have been 2-3 hours. And now I'm way late to get to Nauvoo in time. This trip is just taking a long time to get east. Makes me sad that I won't make it for sunset in Nauvoo. I guess I could do sunrise there and then head off, and oh well, that's how it goes, right? But I feel so much better. And guess what? My backup camera went out again, and I don't know what this is about. And I think I'm gonna go struggle with it for another hour, and it's just so handy to have. Okay, I'm back to my Airstream. Well, I guess there's bigger problems to have than backup electrical problems, backup camera on the trailer electrical problems. Today I feel more like a frustrated electrician than I do a photographer. But I did get the rear view camera working on the trailer, and I'm back in business. It really is a huge safety precaution for me, especially with the stopping that I do and the slow driving and everything. I really want to know that people are, who's behind me, so that I stay safe, and that's more important than taking pictures, is to stay with this beauty all intact and me all intact. And Anyways, I gotta keep telling myself I will get another fall. I will get another fall. I'm not missing out too much. And I'm just gonna have to cut out, like I was gonna go to Nauvoo and photograph sunset and sunrise. Now, hopefully I just make it for sunrise. And then I gotta figure out, I'm just anxious about getting to the East Coast, but I need to go up to Chicago and do the Baha'i Temple and the LDS Temple. There's so many things I gotta do. But I got 365 days. This is only, what, day 5? Okay. Well, I got to take a picture of this random Neal, Iowa church. So I think I'm just going to go town to town and just get a few churches under my belt.